Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is my son's Ninja 250. It's what started us on the road to the motorbikes. It was my wife's and she gave it to my son, who is now a postie. This bike has done 23,562 Ks or thereabouts. She's a little bit beaten up and battered. She's been dropped a few times. The indicators have been replaced. The fairings are cracked. She's got new tyres, but she runs well. Now, today's question is this bike still good to learn on? Stay tuned and find out. This motorbike is the Ninja 250. It's a 2009. And the question is it still relevant today? I'm currently doing 100, just over, on the freeway. It does this really well. Being a little 250 with a guy of my weight, it's so yeah, it will easily do freeway speeds. There's absolutely no worries about that. From another rider, I won't say who, this bike's top speed is 174 kilometers an hour or thereabouts, and it will sit on 100 k's all day. Now the fastest freeway speed in Australia, in Western Victoria, is 110. Again, it'll do that all day. And from 0 to 100, sure, it's not the fastest, but it is quicker than most production cars and certainly faster than most people will drive their cars from a stop at a lights or going onto a freeway. So it is really good. This particular bike is a little bit beaten up. We are trading it for an absolute beast. We're just doing a straight swap. The guy just wants a small bike, so just happy with the trade. So stay tuned. In the next 2 or 3 videos you'll find out what the beast is, and I'm sure you're going to love it. Something we're all looking forward to. Problems we've had with this bike, it's been outside most of its life. Water got into the right hand hole where the spark plug goes, and it corroded the end of the high tension lead, so we had to replace that coil, which was about 50 bucks or so for a second hand one. Well, she's a little bit more twitchier than my bike because as you'll know, I ride the Royal Enfield Himalayan. This little 250 is actually quicker than my Himalayan. She's an excellent little headabout. It's will certainly get you from A to B. It's a great little commuter bike. It's a dead easy bike to ride. I'm about 6 foot tall, right on the button. I've got fairly long legs, and I find this a little bit cramped after riding the Himalayan and the Royal Enfield Continental Interceptor, or Continental GT and Interceptor. Another problem we had is the speedo died on us on the original cluster. We were fortunate enough to get another dash for it, which was sort of within 100 k's or so of the original mileage. This one's been going perfectly. So yeah, this is quite a cool little bike, and very easy to ride, very easy to learn on. This bike's been dropped 3 times that I know of. Once by myself, once by my wife, once by a friend of ours who was learning to ride, so we had to go in a quiet car park. And all the parts you can still get for them There's quite a few aftermarket things. So yeah, it is a really cool little bike. Very good to ride, to learn on. Got to be careful along here. Sometimes the cops sit out here. Now, one of the things I don't like about it is the mirrors. I've got fairly wide shoulders, and all I could see is my elbows essentially. And when I went for my license, I had a red one of these. It Ross, one of the tutors in Ballarat, the assessors I should say, said, if you're unsure of the route, just look behind and I will signal which way you need to go. But the only thing was, he was so close behind me I couldn't see him. And then he accused me of not looking in my rear mirrors, that idiot. But so I failed that day, and to be honest, I wouldn't have given me my license either. I spent too much time trying to see where he was out the back. But the bike handles well, it's flickable, it's light, it's fun. This helmet's a little bit noisy with the wind coming off the windscreen. It has to be right there. On my one I had a windshield with a hump in it, which forced a little bit more of the air over the top of my head, and that was much better. Now anyway, back to the mirrors. The Ninja 650 mirrors also fit on this bike. You just got to swap the bases over, and they stick out about another 2 inches, and the fat part of the mirrors is the other way around, and that you can see right behind you. And with those mirrors fitted, I could see my wife standing behind, right behind the bike where the number plate is. So yeah, it's a beautiful day. This is out behind Avalon Airport. It's a great place to come and open your bike up. Speed limit's still 100, and cops do sit here, so you do have to be careful. No one behind me. I was going to wear my black engine hook jacket today, just so it looks a bit cooler, but it's just too hot. It's about 30 degrees and I roast in that thing. So I've got my dad jacket on. I'll get up here to where I did the 0 to 100 test and see how badly I can stuff this up. Oh, well, we'll pull another 0 to 100 run here. This is take 2. For some reason both my cameras decided they wanted to stop recording at the same spot. So we'll use this nice line in the road here for a start. No one's coming up behind me. Make sure we're in first. We are. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Much quicker than last time. And the brakes on the Ninja are really good. They're the front ones, and it pulls me up, slows me right down. So yeah, so the brakes are good on these. There is no ABS, so from that respect, you might be better with a newer bike, but there is no ABS, but they might be better with a newer bike. But at least with a fully manual bike like this, you're forced to learn to ride properly, and ease instead of squeeze and things like that on the brakes. So my final conclusion is, having actually learnt on one of these, and that's possibly a cop, maybe. Cops don't drive Volvos. Having learnt on one of these is, yes, you can. And one of the big advantages of these are really cheap. You can pick up a roadworthy one from about $2.5 grand. For some of the super low mileage ones, you're probably looking at around $3 grand. We paid about $2,200 from memory. And what we're swapping it with, this absolute beast. It should be really good, I think. Once you learn its ways, it should be fairly quick. So if you think you know what this beast is, put a comment down below and let's see what you think. I'm not sure when we're getting it. It will probably be later this week, hopefully, but there might be 2 or 3 videos before we actually get it and do the swap. So please like and subscribe, smash that notification bell, just to stay tuned on what this beast is that we're getting, what we're swapping this bike for. And let's just put it this way, we made on the deal, so should be good, and we're helping a friend out at the same time. So stay tuned for that and let us know what you think.